Except where them haters, where them hoes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
This is why I train in martial arts. I had a recording of this that I was going to do where I felt like it didn't really have to do with martial arts, but I still gave a commentary. But my son just said something that really made me think about this. In terms of Bill Cosby being found guilty on all charges, Bill Cosby was a hero of mine and definitely a hero of a lot of people. But it makes me think about a lot of times how we have heroes in the martial arts that we really, really look up to, especially historical figures. And then when you start digging into and finding out who a lot of these people really were as people, you find some things that may be less than stellar. So, there's a saying out there that, all idols have clay feet. And some people say never meet your heroes because there's going to be something about your heroes that you just not going to like. With Bill Cosby, it's like a lot of people have said this too. I love Dr. Huxtable, but actual Bill Cosby apparently had some problems and issues that he was dealing with. He definitely violated the Taekwondo tenets of integrity and self-control. Now, he is who is without sin cast the first stone. I'm definitely not a person that's without sin. We all fall short and are sinners by the grace of God. But when you become an idol or a celebrity and you're put on that kind of pedestal, is when you do something and you fall from grace like that, you really, really fall hard. And a lot of people in the martial arts that we look up to, a lot of them have some very, very serious flaws. Yep, mine had opium addiction. I would say with Bruce Lee, he was really OCD. And it seems like he pushed himself so much that he probably neglected his family to a degree. But you will find that a lot with people who achieve a high level of greatness. A lot of times it's like that gift has the yang of that gift has a yin of a serious flaw in their character that, could bring disaster. So while they're really overjoyed and beaming in one direction, they have something else in their life that they really need to work on. Like one MMA fighter within the past few years, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to bring any more stuff on him. He was a really good fighter, but he had domestic abuse issues and he ended up going to jail. So now we have Bill Cosby. He wasn't a martial artist, but he really influenced a lot of people for the better. I think he got a whole generation of black students to go to college. He really put a lot of positive programming on TV. But, the whole drugging, even if he didn't drug people, he was still cheating on his wife, okay? So we can argue whether or not a lot of that stuff was consensual, but he was cheating on his wife, and I mean a lot, and I mean a whole lot. So he left himself open there. But that seems to be the thing with a lot of people who are great. They have a really strong strength and there's a really huge weakness. And like the only person I know of who didn't have flaws like that was a great historical figure, was Jesus Christ. And since the rest of us aren't Jesus Christ, I'm sure we've all got some skeletons in our closet of things we're not proud of. I've got skeletons. You've probably got skeletons. He's got skeletons. She's got skeletons. We've got skeletons. It's just that when you're famous, your skeletons are put out there for the world. So that's my take on the whole Cosby situation. It's a case of somebody who did really, really great here and had a really, really bad flaw here. And that just seems to be a theme. And if you look at your martial arts heroes, even if you look at some of the warrior classes, like the samurai, there's going to be some stuff you really like. And when you really dig deep into the historical record, it might be some stuff that make you cringe. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people who like to talk about the martial arts. And peace and pray.